Jacket's coming off! Yeah, that's right. I'm 103% done. Oh god. Oh no. Hello everyone, my name is ActDC or something like that. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. That's the game with the name. Oh, I didn't fucking notice that at all. Okay, I see it now though. This one doorway I just never went to. I just never went over here? Really? Oh, I never went over here. Why is that? Wait, child. Why have you come here? Have you come to tame this savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us. They were once proud like you, but now they are only monsters. Beware of glory, child. Turn back and do not return. I'm good. My mind, it clears. Have we been sleeping, child? I remember those proud lords. Were they truly monsters? I remember their eyes now, bright and clear. Then why did I fear them so? If there was madness in that village, it was I who brought it. They were right to cast me out. When I attacked, they were right to kill. To kill me? We remember the Elder. Okay. And the other one is Zote the Mighty. Okay. fact, I mean, I really have everything. I might as well. I'm pretty sure he's in the Trial of the Warrior. Trial of the Warrior is the easiest of the bunch. Hence, it's the first one. So I'm not sure if it's instead of the two Gru's mothers, it's Zote, or if it's actually Gru's mothers then Zote. And with a sword, with a nail-named Life Ender, I really ought to be scared of Zote. He's so mighty. Oh, wow. Well, let's heal up for Zote the Mighty. Zote the Mighty! Another fool to cut down by Life Ender. Yep. You got this. Dude. Go on, Kerr. Scurry away, lest I humiliate you further. Grey Prince, so dark, so troubled, came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise. Now I have succeeded. A promise I made long ago. Promise to myself. Promise for glory. Glory for I, Zote the Mighty. I never doubted myself. Never faltered. And now I've achieved everything I desired. That's not the only danger I had to overcome in my quest for glory. You noticed this trophy, haven't you? A keepsake from my final triumphant battle, deep in the pit below us. Yes, Life Ender claimed another victim. The crowd erupted in ecstatic cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is my personal philosophy, 57 Percepts of Zote. Particularly relevant here is always win your battles. As for the other 56 Percepts, well... Percept 2, never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even at their superiors, but behave. But beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. You need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Precept 3, always be rested. Fighting and adventuring take their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. Precept 4, forget your past. Past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future, or some nice food. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong? No matter. Simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and soon they will be defeated. Precept 6, choose your own fate. Our elders teach that our own fate is chosen for us before we are even born. I disagree. Precept 7, mourn not the dead. When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning, or celebrating, for that matter. Precept 8, travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. Keep your home tidy. Your home is where you keep your most prized possession, yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10, keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon, Knife Ender, is kept well sharpened at all times. This makes it much easier to cut things. Precept 11, mothers will always betray you. This precept explains itself. Precept 11, keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet cloaks is unpleasant and can lead to illness. Precept 13, never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be a tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. Precept 14, respect your superiors. Someone is your superior in strength or intellect or both. You need to show them your respect. Don't ignore them or laugh at them. Precept 15, one foe, one blow. You should only use a single blow to defeat an enemy. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows as you fight, you'll know how many foes you've defeated. Precept 16, don't hesitate. Once you've made your decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve so much more this way. Precept 17, believe in your strength. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust, yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength, and you will never falter. Precept 18, seek truth in the darkness. This precept also explains itself. Precept 19, if you try, you succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, then you have actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Precept 20, speak only the truth. When speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware, though, that speaking truthfully may make your enemies. This is something you'll have to bear. Precept 21, be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk along staring at the ground. You need to look up every so often, and make sure nothing takes you by surprise. Precept 22, abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way out into the world. I do not linger in the nest. There is nothing for you there. Precept 23. Identify the foe's weak point. Every foe you encounter has a weak point, such as a crack in their shell or being asleep. You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weakness. Strike the foe's weak point. Once you have identified the weak point, as per previous precept, strike it, it will instantly destroy them. Protect your own weak point. Be aware that your foe will try to identify your weak point, so you must protect it. Best protection, never having a weak point in the first place. Precept 26. Don't trust your reflection. When peering at certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movements and seem similar to your own, but I don't think it can be trusted. Well, Precept 27. Eat as much as you can. When having a meal, eat as much as you possibly can. This gives you extra energy, and means you can eat less frequently. 28. Don't peer into the darkness. If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are to be avoided, as per Precept 4. Precept 29. Develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. Having a good sense of direction is like having a magical map in your head. It's very useful. Never accept a promise. Spurn the promises of others, as they are always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided especially. Precept 31. Disease lives inside the dirt. You'll get sick if you spend too much time in filthy places. If you're staying in someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. 32. Names have power. Names have power. And so to name something is to grant it power. I myself named my nail the Life Ender. Do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. Precept 33. Show the enemy no respect. Be gallant to your enemies. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve your respect or kindness or mercy. Don't eat immediately before sleeping. This can cause restlessness and indigestion. That's just common sense. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, you can easily lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. Borrow, but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow but do not repay, you gain everything. Beware the mysterious force. The mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing us downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware. Eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body is a delicate thing, and you must fuel it with great deliberation. Food must go in as fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate. No. Obey no law but your own. Laws are written by others. Laws written by others may inconceive you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Precept 41. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. Precept 42. Spend your geo when you have it. Some will cling on to their geo, even taking it to the dirt with them till when they die. It's better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. Precept 43. Never forgive. Someone asks forgiveness of you, for instance a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. You cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. Yeah, one thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is, and not something else, is actually some other thing, which it isn't. Stay on your guard. The world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think the world is vast, huge, and gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this, now having traveled everywhere in this land. 47. Make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Life Ender from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Precept 48. Be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances around about recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your cell if you get too close. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them any attention? Precept 50. Don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. If the meaning behind something is not immediately evident, though, don't waste any time thinking about it. Just move on. I feel like that's directed at someone. Nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, uneven paths. Be suspicious of them all. No. Beware the jealousy of fathers. Fathers believe they created us. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father, or simply abandon him. 53. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. 54. If you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away forever, so hold on to your keys. You will eventually return and unlock everything you hid away. 55. Bow to no one. There are those in this world who would impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, and your body, even your thoughts. They've done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them, and make sure to disobey their commands. Precept 56. Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Strange ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind, but if you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. Best not to dream at all, like me. Precept 57. Obey all precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all of these precepts to... Oh, fuck. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Zote. Oh, no. No, I'm good. Grey Prince. Heaving heavy breaths, flushed from exertion of battle, the figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his, and the trophy he bore to prove it. Fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, the one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the white bugs. By the bugs, was a vicious beast, and the shrouded Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one promise: to find her, to protect her, his Grey Maiden, his partner in darkness. I know the 57 precepts of Zote, so I can do this. Oh, they're all Zote. And terrifying, beautiful, powerful Grey Prince Zote. And he spits little Zotelings, that's great. Okay. See, I noticed that. I thought I could only get in from above. Mehun. This world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does she wake? Why does she persist? Almir, you could not know the tragedy as complete as she's. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now Melid lover, dead so long in time. Dead so far away. Buried, Moina? Aye, amongst its hateful kin that did die and deny our union, that did reject Chi's outsideness. She didn't suppose? Nalo. Could she ask? Could she burden? Namir, couldst you deliver a gift to her grave? This gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests among her kind, near our Queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? She asks perhaps impossible things, mad things. For Lemire to take up such a quest would be a kindness she has near forgotten. Rare boon you grant, Lemire. It'll be Chi's last request. After this, never shall Chi lay burden on another. The sacred flower is an offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it, must act as if it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did to attempt the ride of those jolting transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Lemire. In my hopes I place upon you my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. Okay, so... Fuck! I didn't know he was there. Ruined flower. Given to you. It was destroyed and is now worthless as an object of sentiment? No. Why? She's sacred, precious, one of its kind flower, ruined. Chi's love denied her final gift. Such suffering for Chi, such misery. Chi thought she could bear no more. I suppose she does have one more flower, though. But Lemire, this one is equally sacred and equally fragile. Where's one to accept such request? It must become malprecious in heart. Would thou such a thing be tried? Then this new sacred one of its kind flowers she shall give to you. As Chi warned, it doth become precious as one's heart whilst held. If you were to get hurt while carrying it, or did attempt to ride those jolting transit beasts, this one too shall be destroyed. Though my faith in one has been challenged, my hopes are still with you, Lemire. I'm trying my best. A flower this fucking delicate is crazy. Fuck. Okay. So, I didn't explain it. Well, I did, but I cut it out. What? That's all I have to say. No, so, as I said in last video, my headphones don't play sound, but you see I'm using my headphones now, because instead of playing or using my microphone, because it crushes my desk, I'm using my, speakers. So... Oh, fuck! I didn't know it was there. Fucking hell! Oh, fucking hell! It shouldn't have gone towards me. Oh, fucking! I didn't know it was there. I should have known it was there. Those charms, that smell, so much. I want to... Yes. I know where you are now. Above me. Much above me. But I know where to go. I will come. Don't try to hide from me. So... So he's gone. Why? The bench? Interesting. Okay. Fuck you! Oh, fucking... Okay. I have the delicate flower. This ain't it. Okay, so it looks like it's all the way up there. And if I remember correctly, it's hard to dodge all the enemies over there, so... Well... I tried. I delivered it to the wrong grave, but... it's the thought that counts. It is not. Oh, okay. Here sleeps the traitor's child. We did it, Reddit. Me? Lemire, you have done this thing? Is it possible? This world's cruelty, I thought it overwhelming. But Lemire, such great compassion, that she's love would know her partner's heart, even an aeon past. Is it that, Lemire, such grief can end? She can end. And I, dear love, she too can end. Really? Really, I missed that. Like, I didn't even think I was in the room for it. It was really just right there. God. Or maybe I had just used Long Nail and use Unbreakable Heart. I know you hate it that I'm working. Okay, bye. Ow. Yeah, I was failing horrendously there. I was halfway through, though. That was... I was doing really good in the beginning, but then I got fucked up. Fuck! Yeah, I got a bit too angry. This is fine. Let's try that again. Yes! Fuck you! You didn't deserve the fucking troop. Except I just helped you complete the ritual. So... You're awful at dancing. No, I unplugged myself. You got fucking 700 left feet, asshole! Okay, let's go. Good riddance. That creepy carnival has vanished, and the town's returned to its former self. Nice and quiet as I like it. It's quite enough to deal with just the occasional traveler. Whole structures appearing out of nowhere, dreadful music, horrific masks, all far more than one old bug should have to face. I unplugged again, and my microphone is in my face. Fuck. Am I allowed to do a clickbaity title? This fucking boss drew blood on me in real life. I don't know. If you all enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you want to do. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I don't know why I can't stop laughing. Just how bloody I made my finger. It's fun. This game is fucking fun.